Hi, my name is Ryan Cady. I'm a comic book writer. I've done Marvel, DC, Image, Archie and stuff, others. My main book is my creator-owned book, Infinite Dark, at Top Cow. It's an Image imprint with Andrea Mutti and K. Michael Russell. It's a sci-fi horror book that takes place after the heat death of the universe, and it's about the few humans who actually managed to survive on this ship called the Orpheus, but unfortunately they might not be alone out there. It is a spooky book, and it's a little bit of a sad book, but I think ultimately it's very hopeful. Before I was really writing comics, I was a food journalist. I used to write food reviews of terrible stuff. Well, one time, the day after Thanksgiving, I tried to eat 50 McDonald's chicken nuggets in one sitting, and then I didn't. Why the Pizza Hut hot dog stuffed crust pizza is actually the greatest thing that's ever been made. It's not good, it tastes awful, but it's a beautiful thing, and it really exemplifies all the things I love about mankind, much like Infinite Dark. See, I tied it together. And I also once ate the 7-Eleven 3D loaded Dorito. That's like if you ate Elmer's glue that had been sitting out in the sun for a while with like some Cheeto dust on top of it, so. I've done some bad things to my body for the sake of writing and journalism, so if that's not horror, I don't know what is. What is the worst I've felt after eating something? I think it might be when I tried to eat 50 McNuggets. I don't know if you've ever eaten more than like 10 McNuggets in a row, but they start tasting just like nothing. It's just like nothing, and you're just eating horrible nothing over and over again. I think I got to 45, and you're like, why can't you just eat the last 5? If you haven't lived it, don't fucking judge me. You like dissociate. Like, I don't even remember if I went home. Like, I ate 45 McNuggets, and I just like rolled around on my friend's floor, and then it was the next day. Why would I choose to do this? I don't know. I don't have a good answer for you. I think about that question a lot, and like the why question's really hard, because people are like, why are you a writer? Like, why are you a writer? And obviously, like, talent's the thing. But I think about Marvelous Mrs. Maisel. In the first episode, she meets comedian Lenny Bruce. She's talking to him, and she's like, do you love stand-up comedy? He's like, if I could do anything else in the world, he's like, if I could fucking be a plumber, if I could do it, I would do that, but I can't. And it's like, so I love it. I would do that stupid shit even if nobody paid me to write about it. And I would probably write bleak, terrifying, but hopeful things like Infinite Dark if nobody read them or paid me to write them, because it's all I can do. Is fail to eat 50 McNuggets and then write a dumb article about it, or think about the fact that in a few billion years the whole universe is going to run out of heat and everything will end, and that's scary. So I wrote a story about why it's maybe not so scary, but also why it's really, really scary, but not as scary as 50 McNuggets. It's what attracts me to food that many people would think is bad or whatever. Well, it's okay. It's sort of like, would you want to wear a tuxedo all day, every day? Would you want to live like a stuffy Downton Abbey character, like literally all day and never relax? It's just weird to me. It's like, don't you ever want to have fun? We can exist in a world where like you can go to like fucking Michael Voltaggio's like 3 Michelin star ass fancy restaurant and enjoy that and say that's good. And then you can also like go to Taco Bell and get like a beefy crunch burrito and a Crunchwrap Triple Supreme and be like, this is also good and cool. Like, the existence of my like spooky space book does not like invalidate the existence of, I don't know, like fucking Jane Eyre or the Count of Monte Cristo or like the Communist Manifesto. Like, they can all exist. You can like all of them also. Like that, I don't know, like, I'm gonna eat this fucking donut, and that doesn't mean that I can't have a steak a week from now, or like locally sourced vegetables or some shit. Like, you can do it all. Like, I love this donut. So Infinite Dark, this is the whole first volume. It's issues 1 through 4. Plenty of scares, plenty of bad big feelings, but also plenty of hope and interpersonal drama. And I promise, no McNuggets.